I'm James Russell. I'm the architecture critic at Bloomberg News, and we're at Brooklyn Bridge Park, just below the Brooklyn Bridge on the East River, looking at a really transformative park in the city. It's not just a trees and grass park, it's got a lot of individual activity areas, including playgrounds at the far end that are really wonderful, and a little stream that's been created out of a ditch. Okay, here's the little stream, which is not actually flowing very much today because we haven't had rain. By tomorrow it'll be probably filled. But they created this, it looks like a completely natural stream as if it's always been here, but it was completely invented for this park. And it's one of the strategies the city's using in a lot of parks now, which is to use more natural means of drainage. The little marshy plants here actually filter the water as well as slow it down. These tend to be the richest edges in New York ecologically, and the city is actually trying to create them in a lot of places. What I really love is this little tiny natural area with the wonderful view right across the river of the huge towers of Lower Manhattan. That contrast just gets to me somehow. We're now on the site of what's called the Domino Sugar Site. It has among the most remarkable views in New York City. So I think it's going to be a big surprise when people can come here some years from now. We're just north of the Williamsburg Bridge, but you can look down river and see the Manhattan Bridge and the Brooklyn Bridge. Then as you look around and start to look north, then you get the whole skyline of the Lower East Side, the Empire State Building, and all of Midtown, the United Nations, and all the way up to the Queensboro Bridge. They are going to keep some of the industrial structures as well, which I think is a really great idea. We're looking at some rusty tanks, which are really unglamorous, but I think they really will tell you a lot about what used to be here. Now we're at Hunters Point South Park in Queens with a stunning view across the East River to the UN. This is a design that mixes really urban elements like this round lawn and the pier, and much more kind of wild elements that will go as it gets completed to the south. It kind of curves along the riverfront and wraps around to Newtown Creek. It's really historic in New York to open the waterfront in this way, not just here, but in the Bronx, in Manhattan, to people's use. Water is just alluring no matter what, and people are really drawn to it. And this is a park that has get-downs where you can actually go and get really close to the water and touch the water, even if you don't swim in it. And I think those are really important. It's also a different way to get in touch with nature.